let's take a look at our Skag leaf vacuum.
How much money do you think you have invested in equipment alone?
Oh, that's a great question.
Obviously, these mean greens are a little easier to maintenance.
This thing flies. We're doing aerations in like half the time and charging, what we would normally charge.
And
So I wanted to take a look at one of our new Isuzus. It's a 2025 box truck with the dumper in the middle. And I went to Georgia this past June. I drove this truck back from Georgia by myself. It was a wonderful trip. And it's just a phenomenal truck. The cool thing about it is there's no need for a trailer. And you'll see that we have some trailers here. So this Isuzu box truck we have eliminates the need for a trailer. It does have a dovetail where you can ramp so you can drive the mowers on and off of it. And it's got a dumper. It's rather small. It's between the cab and the box, but super convenient for brush and sticks or maybe grass clippings. And it's cool because it dumps to the side. And when the guys go dump, they pull up and dump it right off the side. So it's a great truck. Unfortunately, one of the crews took it today, which is fine. They're using it. I'm glad it's being utilized. We haven't been using it for fall cleanups because we can't mount a trailer on it with the leaf vacuum. So I'm glad it's being used. But let's take a look at our Skag leaf vacuum. It's a machine that we've had. I think this is the older one. We've had this one since 2022. And Skags are great leaf vacuums. They're super powerful and efficient, and they don't require much maintenance. But if you don't have a leaf vacuum for your fall cleanups, if you're tarping and barreling stuff, I highly suggest you find a good, reliable leaf vacuum. It'll really speed things up, and you can be more efficient and move through fall cleanups a lot quicker. We're looking to get rid of some trailers, or at least one or two.
that
But-
one for sure.
This one for sure. What's going on with this trailer here? So this
Yeah.
one needs some work, right?
Yeah, it needs a little bit of work.
Sure.
Probably too much for us to do. Pay for. We got trailers. We have backups. I think get rid of one, get some money for it.
Yeah, I think these are 2016s or 2017s. They've been, put through the ringer. They've got their miles on them. The axles, like Mark said, are starting to wear out. They wear the tires out on one side. We have to replace tires pretty often. These are a bit newer. Randy has the newest trailer. I think it's a 2024 or 2025 Hallmark. Great trailer. Excuse me. But he also has that box truck that eliminates the need for the trailer. But these Hallmarks are great. They last. They maintain their resale value pretty decently, unless they're fucking beat up, which this one's becoming. But you can sell these and still get your mileage on them. I guess that's it. That's a look at our equipment. I wish we had the trucks here, and too bad we couldn't get some footage with the guys, but we've really made huge strides with maintaining our equipment and making things really efficient for the guys.
How much money do you think you have invested in equipment alone?
Oh, that's a great question. No telling. This is our dry storage area, and this is a separate section that we rent from the landlord, and we utilize it really well. So why don't we talk about the differences and maybe the advantages versus the disadvantages of an electric mower versus a conventional gas-powered mower.
So, obviously, these mean greens are a little easier to maintenance. Don't have to check for oil leaking all the time or hydros leaking. Not a lot of parts really just break on this since I've been here. I haven't really noticed anything just breaking on it. I think the only disadvantage with the electric mowers right now still, because they're not fully, I don't know what the word is, built up to commercial size standards. If things are like wet, a lot of leaves or something, it kind of bogs it down a little bit, rather than the Ferrises. Those things will just eat through it.
So you can't go wrong with these Ferris mowers. Mark, you want to talk about the Ferrises? I think this is a Z3 here.
Yeah, so honestly, I love these things. I was using some past landscaping companies. They've always had the Ferrises. I know they're definitely reliable. Good machine.
Can you tell us about the Stinger?
Yeah, so this thing, we pretty much just use it for some aeration. It's a cool little machine. I like running it. It's
This Stinger is awesome.
Yeah.
If you don't have one for your landscape business, I highly recommend you grab one. This thing flies. We're doing aerations in like half the time and charging what we would normally charge. What do you know about the Permagreen?
not much
Not
about
much.
this thing.
But great machine. Our guys prefer to push lawns unless they have a really big property, and they take this when they feel like they either don't feel like pushing all day, or if they have a lot of big properties. But for the most part, we push when we fertilize with our lawn care program. But a great machine for fertilization. I know a lot of guys use Z sprayers and Z machines, but Green's a great option for fertilizing. So recently we started using these Red Max, the newer versions. They're 9000s, EBZ 9000s. And prior to that, we were using the EBZ 8560, which I think was the previous generation version of the blower. You'll notice some differences here. If we can turn this around, right? This one is way, like it's bulkier. Seems like it has a bigger engine, bigger blower, and it's just really a powerhouse for blowing leaves. So these have a long life. These will last 2, 3, 4 years if you maintain them. These have been great so far. The guys prefer to use these 9000s. And this is a newer one. Any idea when this was bought?
Oh, that was 11, 22, 23 maybe.
Oh, it's that
maybe
old?
24.
Okay, so it's maybe a year old or so. Let's take a little trip around the shop and maybe just start over here.
So basically this corner is just tire repair stuff, air compressor. This little machine actually is pretty nice for doing the tires. I like using this thing. Over here we got our bigger wrenches.
Giant wrenches?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Hasn't really been used much, but they're here just in case.
I don't know exactly what we'd use this for, but that's pretty big.
You never know.
Yeah.
The cabinet holds pretty much just a couple of drills, some batteries, spare things, coats, stuff. Right here we got my little workbench, sharpen and balancing blades for any customer's mowers, our own mowers. Behind my toolbox in this mower, we got all of our tires for all the equipment we have around here. Spare parts up there and spare hoses for all of our leaf vacuums. And over here is pretty much all of our fluids for our vehicles, mowers, anything, oil, transmission fluid, all that stuff. A little piled in here, got some machines that started winterizing and some customer jobs. So over there's some waste oil drums. Any oil that's coming out of all the old mowers or trucks, just dump in there, and every once in a while we get them emptied. Other than that, that's pretty much the garage here.
Cool.